င်္ဂလာပါကျွန်တော်နာမည်တိုးကြည်ပါနေ့စဉ်3မြန်မာအင်္ဂလိပ်စကားပြောမှဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီနေ့ကတော့ကျွန်တော်တငယ်ချင်းခေါ်ရင်းနဲ့ဒီဘက်မြစ်ဘေးလေးမှာပေါ့နော်လမ်းလျှောက်ထွက်လာပါတယ်လို့ကြုံကြိုက်ရာစကားလေးကိုမေးကြည့်ပါတယ်ကနေဒါနိုင်ငံရဲ့အခုရှိရဲ့အနေအထားလေးပေါ့နော် Hi Corinne.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Great. So
Yeah.
can you share something about Canada? Kind of when do people start going to school?
Again?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so in Canada, most people, kids start at age 5. They go to kindergarten.
Kindergarten. Okay,
Yeah.
so Canada မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ဖြစ်ဘယ်အသက်အရွယ်မှာအကြောင်းစထားပါလဲဆိုတော့9နှစ်ရွယ်မှာအကြောင်းစထားပါတယ်တဲ့ So how old are they normally when they reach to high school?
High school, they're usually 14. They go in grade 9 into high school.
Grade 9.
And they go until grade 12.
Grade 12. But we used to have grade 13.
We used to have grade 13 when I was young.
Okay.
Oh, look at these pretty flowers. So when I was young,
Okay.
we went to grade 13.
Okay.
But then they stopped it a few years after I graduated, I
Yeah,
think.
that was long ago, I think.
Long time ago.
Long
And
time
the
ago.
dinosaurs, I think, were
Okay.
around. Yeah.
Dinosaur was around. So that he was at the golden အရွယ်ဆိုရင်တော့အသက်14နှစ်ပေါ့နော်12တန်းပြီးသွားလို့ရှိရင်တော့တက္ကသိုလ်ကျောင်းပဲဖြစ်ဖြစ် college ကျောင်းပဲဖြစ်ဖြစ်သွားပါတယ်တဲ့ So if the student doesn't have to go if the student doesn't have the money to go to university or colleges, what kind of option do they have?
Well, if they don't have the money, they can apply for a student loan.
Student loan.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they will have to pay it back. There's a little bit of a grace period once they graduate where they're not charged interest.
Okay.
But very soon after they graduate, they get started charging interest.
Interest.
Yeah.
Okay. ဆိုတော့ပတ်စံမရှိခဲ့ဘူး high school ကျောင်းပြီးပြီပတ်စံမရှိခဲ့ဘူးဟဲ့ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့အစိုးရစီကနေပြီးတော့ငွေချီးပြီးတော့ကျောင်းစာသင်ဖို့လို့ပတ်စံချီးပြီးတော့တက်လို့ရပါတယ်တဲ့ So is there any grant money kind of what are the eligibility for the grant money?
See, I don't know anymore because I went to school so long ago.
Yes.
I don't honestly know what there is nowadays.
Yes.
But you should always look because sometimes the government has a grant for something or other, you know,
Yeah.
like, and also there's you can
Scholarship.
get scholarships.
Yes.
Yeah. So different things like, I know probably they have stuff for Indigenous students.
Okay, good,
right?
good.
Yeah,
What
to
does
help
indigenous mean?
Indigenous people. Those are the original peoples of Canada. So
How many different-
there's First Nations
First Nation,
and Métis
Métis,
and Inuit people.
Inuit people. How many different kind do we have? About 600 different kind of native in Canada?
Well, First Nations, I'm not sure how many. There's a lot. There's
I think it's about over 600.
600 different nations,
Yes.
maybe, yeah. And then, so those are the First Nations, and then Inuit. I'm not sure if there's different Inuit nations,
Okay.
but anyway, Inuit and maybe
Okay.
you, and then the Métis, yeah, and Métis. That can be controversial of who's a Métis because some people will say, because Métis.
Métis is
culture,
one of the indigenous tribe in Canada, right?
We don't
mixed
use
with
the word tribe
Okay,
anymore.
not the
No.
tribe, nation. Okay,
Nation, yeah,
We
yeah.
don't use tribe in Canada
No,
anymore.
no.
We use the nation.
Yeah.
ဆိုတော့ဒီပေါ်ចောင်းသွားခဲ့တယ်ဟဲ့ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အကယ်၍စာတော်သည်ရှိတော်ပညာတော်သင်ပတ်စံကိုရပါတယ်ဒါမှမဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့အခြေအနေအကြောင်းတစ်ခုခုရှိခဲ့သည်ရှိတော်ဥပမာ First Nation, Native Indigenous, Canada နိုင်ငံမှာ
Indigenous.
Say it again.
Indigenous.
Indigenous.
Yeah.
Indigenous. thanks for teaching me pronunciation.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I can pronounce it. So ပထမဆုံးဒီပေါ့ကနေဒါမှာမိတင်းနေထိုင်တဲ့တကယ်မူလဌာနီတိုင်းရင်းသားပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒါကိုကြတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ကအမျိုးပေါင်း600လောက်ရှိပါတယ်မေသီတို့ခုနက Inuit တို့အဲ့ဒီခါမှာကျွန်တော်တို့မြန်မာတွေမှာဆိုရင်ဟို tribe ဒီ tribe ဟိုအုပ်စုဒီအုပ်စုလေးပြောလေးရှိပါတယ် tribe ဆိုတဲ့ English ဝါဟာရကိုကနေဒါနိုင်ငံမှာမသုံးတော့ပါကနေဒါနိုင်ငံမှာသုံးတဲ့ဝါဟာရက tribe စာ nation right is that right so we don't use tribe in Canada anymore
No.
we use the nation
Yeah.
so အဲ့ဒီတွေကမူလဌာနီတိုင်းရင်းသားအစစ်မှန်ပေါ့နော်သူတို့တွေကအာရှတိုက်သားနဲ့တူပါတယ်စင်သူရိုးမှလေးဖြစ်ပါတယ်အဲ့ဒီလူတွေဖြစ်ခဲ့သည်ရှိတော့အစိုးရကခုနကငွေအလကားထုတ်ပေးတာမျိုးရှိတယ်ချီးစရာမလိုဘူးပေါ့နော်ကြောင်းတက်ဖို့အတွက် okay good
Wow, that
Something
took
good.
a lot to explain, eh?
yes something good to learn about Canada especially about the native people First Nation Indigenous
Indigenous. Yeah.
Indigenous
Not genius. Genus.
Indigenous
Indigenous. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So how many percentage of native people are in Canada?
Good question. I don't know. I can look it up.
Okay, good. I believe it's only about
Maybe 6%.
6%.
Yeah, maybe.
But unfortunately, I also believe 90% of the prisoner in jail
Yeah.
are First Nation people.
Yeah, something like that. It's a very high.
Very sensitive issue.
Yeah, it's a very problem.
Yeah, but
big
thanks
problem.
for sharing.
Yeah.
Good. So the Canadian
But you should really explain why
Yeah.
that is without
Yeah.
just saying that. It's
Yeah.
you know it's because of the treatment
Yeah,
of
could
them
be.
Indigenous people by the Canadian government.
Could be,
over
but
history.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't have enough knowledge to finger point to who fault is that, right?
Oh,
but the
no,
fact
it
is
is-
only I know. You know, 90% of the people in jail are native or First Nation in Canada. It's so sad. That's the fact.
Oh yeah, but I mean it's definitely related to their history of residential schools and
Yeah, could be.
and the treatment, 60s scoop, and even today,
Yeah.
a great amount of people in children in foster homes are Indigenous.
Okay.
Yeah.
ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒီမှာကျွန်တော်တို့တွေကခုနကပါနော်ကနေဒါနိုင်ငံမှာမူလဌာနီတိုင်းရင်းသားမျိုးနွယ်တွေက6ရာခိုင်နှုန်းလောက်ရှိတယ်နဲ့တူပါတယ်လူဦးရေ population တာပါနော် we are over 40 million population right now I believe တန်း40ကျော်ရှိတဲ့ကနေဒါနိုင်ငံမှာ6ရာခိုင်နှုန်းသောလူတွေက native မူလဌာနီတိုင်းရင်းသား First Nation Indigenous is that right
Yes.
ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒီonline က6ရာခိုင်နှုန်းလောက်ရှိပါတယ်အဲ့ဒီဘောထောင်နေထဲကိုကျွန်တော်တို့ကအကျဉ်းထောင်တွေကိုကြည့်မယ်ဟေ့ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့90ရာခိုင်နှုန်းလောက်ကခုန6ရာခိုင်နှုန်းပဲရှိတယ်native တွေကများသောအားဖြင့်အဲ့ဒီမှာရှိတတ်ပါတယ် Korean ကသူက explain ကျွန်တော်ကိုရှင်းပြတာတော့ဖြစ်ခုနကအရင်ရှေ့တုန်းကကျွန်တော်တို့ဥရောပတိုက်သားတွေပေါ့နော်ဒီကိုလာတဲ့အခါမှာဟိုပေါ့သဘောတူညီချက်စာချုပ်လေးတွေရှိမယ်တစ်ခုပြီးတစ်ခုပေါ့အမှဟိုပေါ့ဖះเจ้าနေဖွင့်ပြီးတော့အသေးအံကလေးတွေကိုခေါ်စာသင်နည်းနည်းပြုမှုဆက်ဆံမှုမှာ okay ပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒီအတွက်တွေကြောင့်မို့လို့လည်း affect ဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်လို့သူကပြောတာဖြစ်ပါတယ် residential school ဆိုတဲ့ဥစ္စာလိုမျိုးလို့ပေါ့နော် so yeah that's a learning curve probably most of the Burmese out there they might think Canada is only the European country they might not know what's the native
But the Burmese people would know about. We're going this way.
okay sure
Yeah. Colonization, you know, that's the same thing happened here. And the British came and they looked down on the people that were already here.
I don't know.
know-
I'm not quite sure about it, but also
What do you mean
British
you're
also
not
brought the education. Where all the school and all the system that we have in Burma right now is brought by the British in a way, right? So like the school system
But why
is a
was
good thing.
why was Aung
Well-
San trying to get independence? They
Yeah, sure.
They took over control, right?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
So,
Well, there is not only bad things, but also, yeah, where we were focused.
In the case of the Indigenous people
Yeah,
in
yeah, sure.
Canada, it
Yeah.
was pretty much only bad things because they forced them into residential schools.
Okay.
Tore them away from their families.
Okay.
And abused them and prevented them from speaking their language and telling them their culture is inferior. And
Yeah, ဆိုတော့ဒီ English တွေကကနေဒါနိုင်ငံကိုတက်သိမ်းတဲ့အခါမှာတော့ဖြစ်မူလဌာနေတိုင်းရင်းသားတွေကကိုမိယိုဖာသာဘာသာစကားတွေပျောက်ကဲသွားပါတယ်ပေါ့နီးမျိုးစုံပေါ့နော်ဒီရဲ့ effect တွေကြောင့်လဲထောင်တွေမှာရှိနိုင်တယ်လို့ကျွန်တော်တငယ်ချင်း Korean ကပြောတာဖြစ်ပါတယ် So let's focus also in healthcare. So let's say if someone is not feeling well and sick and
Yeah.
they have to go to the hospital.
yeah.
So how does it work? Healthcare in Canada.
So if you can, well, we're actually having a crisis now in healthcare here. Most people used to have their own doctors.
Okay.
So if you got sick, you call up your doctor and you go to the doctor,
Okay.
right? But nowadays, a lot of people don't have doctors.
Family doctor.
Family doctors, and you know all about that.
Okay.
It makes it a lot more difficult.
Difficult to
yeah.
reach. Yeah. So the bar basically healthcare is free.
Yeah, basically it's paid for through our taxes.
Test
Yeah.
man. ဒါကျမ်းမာရေးကတော့အလဲကားကုသပေးပါတယ်။သို့ပေမဲ့မကြာသေးမီကစပြီးတော့ဆရာဝန်တွေလိုအပ်လာပြီးဟေးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ဖြစ်ရှာရတာကခဲရင်ပါတယ်တဲ့ So how about the wages
Yeah.
in Canada?
Yeah.
So how much well the minimum wage in Canada how much is it?
I think it's 15 now, eh?
16 something.
Did it? Go
Yeah,
up
I think
again?
so.
Oh.
1650 I believe.
I'm gonna check.
Normally, yeah, Google it.
Yeah.
Normally, the minimum, normally people were made about 18 or $20 per hour these days, rather than the government minimum wage. The
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's different by province, eh?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We will be looking into Ontario, right? We are in Ontario.
Yeah. 1550.
1550.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's
so it's
1060. Okay. Okay. Minimum. What year was it?
2023.
So 1550 per hour.
It'll go up to 1560 on October 1st.
Okay. So 15ချက်ခွဲရှိပါတယ်တဲ့ကနေဒါနိုင်ငံရဲ့အနှိမ့်ဆုံးဥစ္စာ
Oh no,
ပေါ့နော်
sorry. You're right. It
Yeah,
will increase
sorry.
to 1655
1655. Oh,
on October 1st.
good.
But the student minimum wage only 1560.
Yeah. အကြောင်းသားအနေနဲ့အလုပ်သားလုပ်ရင်တော့1550ပါ။တမျိုးကြ average လူတွေကအလုပ်သားလုပ်လို့ရှိရင်တော့16ကျပ်55စင်ပေါ့နော်။အဲ့ဒါမျိုးပေါ့။ဆိုတဲ့အခါကျတော့ဒီ minimum wage ကနေဒါကတော့ဖြစ်တကယ်တမ်းအလုပ်ပြီးဟေ့ဆိုတော့18ကျပ်နဲ့20လောက်ကစတာများပါတယ်။ But most jobs they pay more than minimum wage.
Do they?
These days. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course. My community is low income.
Yeah.
So average people, they were made around $19,
Like
$18.
even for like service jobs?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
huh.
Yeah, it's about $17.50. That's the least I know in my community. But some of them, mostly average about $18 something.
Huh.
So yeah, which is not that bad. So it's quite good.
Well, we have to remember, though, that the cost of living has gone
Yeah.
up about 13% since the pandemic.
The cost
Yeah.
of living.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I was
good.
just on strike for that, so I'm
Okay.
pretty up to date on that.
Okay. So, well, okay, that's good. That's interesting. So the minimum wage ကတော့ခုနကအစိုးရသတ်မှတ်တော်ညာလည်းပဲ average လူတွေကတော့18အထက်ကိုရပါတယ်လို့เนาะဒါကကနေဒါနိုင်ငံပေါ့เนาะ What else should I add about Canada? Oh, okay. So what kind of deduction will you have when you work in your paycheck?
Lots of deductions.
Oh, okay.
That's
Name
the
a few.
downside to having a social democracy.
Social democracy.
Democracy, yeah.
Okay.
So we get provincial tax, federal tax. We
Okay.
get EI,
EI.
CPP, I guess.
Yeah, Canada
So-
Pension,
Yeah.
CPP,
Yeah.
and EI,
Oh, and then-
employment,
Employment insurance.
union fee.
Yeah, we're in the union, so we have to pay union fees. Yeah.
So how about in all, it's
Yeah.
about 21% probably, I would say.
It depends on your economic bracket, right?
Okay. Okay.
But I'm not very good at that.
Okay, sure,
Knowing
sure.
all that stuff.
So
So don't ask me.
Okay, no problem. I won't. No problem. I won't ask you. So Canada မှာတော့အလုပ်လုပ်တဲ့လူတွေမှန်သမျှဟိုပေါ့နှစ်ပတ်တစ်ကြိမ်ချက်လက်မှတ်လေးရပါတယ်။အဲ့ဒီဝင်ငွေတွေက21ရာခိုင်နှုန်းကတော့ဟိုအလုပ်အာမခံချက်တို့ဟိုချက်တို့ဟိုအစိုးရပြည်ထောင်စုအစိုးရပြည်နယ်အစိုးရ Federal Government Provincial Government အဲ့သူတို့ကိုလည်းကျွန်တော်တို့ကအခွန်ပေးရပါတယ်။အဲ့ဒီတော့အလုပ်အာမခံချက်ရဲ့union fee, oh, it's free.
Yeah. Free. Show that.
Hey, it's free. အလကားပေးပါတယ်အလကားလို့ချင်းလို့ရှင်းမသွားလို့ရပါတယ်အဲ့ဒါမျိုးပြကနေဒါမှာကဆိုတဲ့ခါကျတော့21ရာခိုင်နှုန်းလောက်တော့ကိုယ်စီကနှုတ်သွားတာပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒီခါကျတော့ကျန်းမာရေးပညာရေးလိုအပ်တဲ့စီမှာအစိုးရကသုံးပါတယ်လို့ So this sounds like Canada is such a great country. Do you know that Canada got like the best country in the world from the United Nations for about 5 times or 6 times?
The best? I thought they were like up there, but not the best.
The best.
Oh yeah.
The best country in the world for 5 times, not less than 5 times.
Are you sure it was the best or just
The
high
best.
up?
The best.
Oh,
Yes.
that's surprising.
Yeah. So don't get me wrong. So
Are you sure?
yes. Oh, you can Google it. How many
Okay.
times did Canada get the
Okay.
best country from the United Nations?
See,
How many
that's
times?
something Canadians are very suspicious. We
Okay.
don't believe things easily, and we think we know.
Okay.
Yeah, my friend told me that.
Yeah.
She said, "You Canadians, you think you know everything."
Yes, I
So-
think so.
Yeah.
And
So
we know so. So Canada တော့ကမ္ဘာမှာဒီကမ္ဘာကုလသမဂ္ဂတော့ဖြစ်အကောင်းဆုံးကမ္ဘာမှာအကောင်းဆုံးနိုင်ငံအဖြစ်9ချိန်ထက်မနည်းရဘူးတဲ့နဲ့တူပါတယ်အဲ့ဒါကိုကျွန်တော် mention လုပ်တဲ့အခါကျတော့ကျွန်တော်တငယ်ချင်းမလေးကမယုံတဲ့အတွက်သူကအခု Google မှာနှိပ်ကြည့်နေပါတယ်ကနေဒါကဘယ်နှချိန်ကမ္ဘာအကောင်းဆုံးနိုင်ငံအဖြစ်ကမ္ဘာကုလသမဂ္ဂစီကနေရပါလေလို့ဆိုတော့တကယ်တမ်းကျတော့ကကနေဒါလူအများစုကဘသူကဘာပြောလုံးဝကြီးအုတ်တုံယုံနာမျိုးမဟုတ်ပဲကိုကတေးသေးချာချာစစ်စစ်ကြ critical thinking ရှိပါတယ် all Canadian has critical thinking so how many times did you find that
it says the U.S. News and World Best Countries Ranking placed Canada as the second best country in the world
yeah
in 2003, I think, and then it made first place in 2021.
Okay, 2021 we were the first. How many
But then
times?
Canada slipped to third place the next year, 2022.
Oh, okay. Well, how many times did Canada have
I don't know. It
at the
just-
first place?
I
Not
have-
less than 5 times.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
I think so. Just trust me. Or not less than 4 times. That is something you can Google easily, right? So that လူအများစုကတော့ critical thinking လေးဒီမှာရှိပါတယ်လို့အဲ့တော့ပြောတိုင်းဘယ်ဥစ္စာကိုမှမယုံပါနဲ့ဒါအခုပြောသွားတဲ့ conversation လေးတွေပေါ့နော်အထူးသဖြင့် Korean ပြောတဲ့ conversation လေးတွေအဲ့ဒါလေးတွေကိုကျွန်တော်တို့က used to ဖြစ်အောင်နားထောင်မယ်တွဲသွားတဲ့ဝါဟာရတွေကိုကျွန်တော်တို့ကလေ့လာမယ်ဟဲ့ဆိုရင်အဲ့ဒီခါမှာ English tone နဲ့ English ညင်ကိုကျွန်တော်တို့ရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
Yeah, second
So.
second best this year,
Oh, second
2023.
best လောလောဆယ်မှာတော့ကနေဒါကဒုတိယအကောင်းဆုံး
But it's by
ထဲမှာ
US
ရှိပါတယ်
news.
Yeah.
Communication
Oh, who care US is the best country for me. So the new conversation. Oh, do you want to add anything just before I
No.
finish it up? Okay.
No.
Okay. So nope. Nope. So that ခါကြတော့ကအောက်မှာအထောက်အကူဖြစ်တယ်မဖြစ်တယ်ကို
Here, I can show you a swing in
Comment.
the back here.
Okay,
This
sure.
is our co-op. Well, that's
Oh, really?
interesting.
Really?
This is a housing co-op.
Oh, really?
And we all own it. Like we run the whole co-op.
Oh, then I can have another video clip then. Okay. ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်အောက်မှာအထောက်အကူဖြစ်တယ်မဖြစ်တယ်ကိုရေးပေးပါလို့နော် Bye, Corey.
Bye.